Hi, chat. Oh, why is my mic like this? Anyway, is my background noise really loud? I don't know. Anyway, hi, chat. We are doing the art. I'm gonna now unmute on Discord. Okay, I stream. I'm live. Oh, hold on. I forgot to unmute you. Hee. Okay, there we go. Everything should be working. I think sound's okay. Well, if you're too deaf, then suffer, I guess. Oh, so YouTube streaming. You guys aren't gonna have music because YouTube doesn't like uh music stuff. So there is a link in the description of my playlist and what what I used to like stream. If you don't want to do that, listen to your own shit. So, yeah. So what are you doing, Jam?
I am playing Forza
Forza.
Horizon 4
Oh,
because it's a delisted game as car licenses are expensive.
it's dumb that it's like, ah, yes, we have to put actual legitimate cars in my game.
Pull a Rockstar, man. Just make up a name, okay? I don't care. I don't care if it's called something different. A BMW is a BMW.
No, BWM smile.
Like fucking how a lot of shows like to make McDonald's McDonald's. Just flip the M, make it a W. Same deal. I forgot what's coming to PS. It was an Xbox exclusive thing, but now it's coming to PS, which is crazy to think.
I suppose.
Oh my god, there's a Master Chief. So there's a Halo event in here. What the hell? Okay. Driving a Warthog in Forza.
But I mean, this is an old game, right? I don't know anything about Forza.
It's an older game.
Look, people were more inclined to collab and do dumb shit like that. Lamau, imagine being wasting game enjoyer.
Oh my God, this is so cool. I forgot how Forza takes simulation racing and arcade racing and does it all at once.
Well,
The goddamn Halo rings in the skybox.
imagine a game doing that now, hee hee.
I mean, they crossed over with Lego, Hot Wheels.
Are Hot
Like,
Wheels like cool nowadays?
I don't know really what the status on Hot Wheels is.
Because I know like Hot Wheels were like the big cool thing when we were younger.
I think it's probably in the same vein as like TCGs in terms of like they rise and fall in popularity depends on, well, the social climate.
Maybe.
Because I've seen videos of Hot Wheels and apparently there's what is it called? Hang on, I gotta look this up. Yeah, the Super Treasure Hunt.
What is that?
It's a let me see, let me look it up. Oh, so it's pretty much the shot take of it as like a shiny Pokemon thing, but for Hot Wheels.
Oh,
Cars of certain prints will have a little gold emblem on them, indicating that that car is part of a super treasure hunt.
this just
And a
sounds
lot
like
of,
Scalper Central.
I mean, it is. It's what's happening, at least, I don't know if it's still happening. What's happening is a bunch of, grown men buying up a bunch of supplies of Hot Wheels, finding a super treasure hunt, and then putting them back on the shelf, then record a video of them, quote unquote, getting lucky and finding a super treasure hunt.
uh, so cringe nene baby shit.
And they're poor kiddos don't get a chance to collect the Hot Wheels. And then just some general enthusiasts that just, well, I want to collect Hot Wheels because Hot Wheels are cool. But every time they go to buy them, they're all fucking bought up because everybody wants this secret treasure hunt. This is kind of the issue with limited prints or a system that has increased rarity. It's what happens to TCGs is the people that just want to buy it because they actively want to, use the thing rather than have it sit there and look pretty. We can't.
Yeah. It's why like the current Pokemon card craze thing that's happening right now is terrible.
I mean, I'm glad that there's a mobile, like an online version of it. So I'm sure physical cards will always be the go-to, but I'm glad that people who actually, like the TCG for the TCG rather than, oh my God, my uber rare.
I'm gonna scalp the shit out of people, hee hee.
Well, scalp this, it's a digital card. Yeah, it's one of those things where I guess another sort of pet peeve, well, not really pet peeve, but another interesting thing is people that collect cars. It's one thing to collect like toys and intangible things, I can understand. But people that collect cars and then just don't drive them, I'm like, dude, I know you're rich. Cars are meant to be driven.
At least
Why?
attempt to like drive them around once in a while.
Yeah, just drive them around once in a while.
Also, hee does it make sense that a small dragon child has a dragon plushie? No, probably not. But it's cute, and it's all that matters.
I thought he was gonna change it to be something different. I mean, you could maybe instead it could be a dinosaur.
True.
It's
I
a
mean,
dinosaur.
I know. Not yesterday. The last time I streamed, we were like, it's gonna be Jeff the land shark. There is just now a bald lizard. Bald.
Oh, I'm just go. Oh no, there it is. Okay, okay, it's in the thing. Let's go do this bar and fine.
Jam.
Hmm?
You know how we were watching Shenpai and them play Pokemon the other day?
Yeah,
Should we do that?
and I can. Yeah, I can set it up.
Like
You want?
continue we'll probably restart actually.
Oh,
Cuz
restart on
it's
speedrun.
been yeah, it's been forever since we touched the game. But
Restart.
I was thinking of doing it because I'm kind of dumb and I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Well, restart and speedrun in hell. I'll do you one even better. I'll record my end so you have something to edit while making clips.
Yo.
So it isn't just the one side. Because usually for these like notice for all of these team up Nuzlocke, it's usually like two POVs.
So what I was going to do was I was going to like do like a Discord screen recording thing and have your little tiny like Discord like screen thing like somewhere so people can watch both, since I know, well, one, I don't want you streaming on your computer, and two, it'd be easier to have it all on one screen, I guess.
Okay, that looks too.
Yeah. That means I have to work on a new overlay.
I'll figure it out.
Yippee. Because, like, we started a Nuzlocke, and then my computer crashed and died and exploded. Sholok. Do we want to Solok, whatever game that was that we did?
Yeah, we can Solak Oras. I think Aura
Orange.
I think Oras is a good one. Not too much talking and done relatively quickly. And there's an actual post game story that we could still continue.
Okay.
We'll see. For once, I will be on the cut. Both the Forza Horizon games, I was a Need for Speed kiddo. I always picked up Forza on like the tail end or like its end of service, so I get a bunch of content to play. I think when 6 comes out, I will buy it day one because the chance of driving in Japan is going to be pretty cool.
Yo.
They can have a cherry blossom.
Was
Well,
there like a Forza announcement?
I don't know. There's just the only announcement was that it's coming on PS, which
Oh.
means a lot of people are pointing to, well, if they're announcing so much stuff for 5 and they're trying to like get to its end of service, then perhaps 6 is next year. We'll
Oh,
get an
I see.
announcement this year, and then next year we'll have Forza Horizon 6.
Gotcha.
And I kind of wonder what gimmick it's gonna be. As far as gimmick is seasons, like the whole map will change. It'll be autumn, east, summer, all that sort of jazz. It's pretty cool.
Yo.
Let's do a oops.
I like how your go-to like games are shooty Destiny like sort of game or vroom vroom gotta go face. Then mine's just micromanaging sim.
Let's find this thing in drone mode.
Oh, so I assume you're playing on your Steam Deck, right?
My Steve Deck.
Steam Deck.
I'm getting all of the mileage from this thing.
Good. So, with the Switch coming out, Switch 2, sorry, coming out, what are your thoughts about getting a Steam Deck versus that?
I would still get an OLED Steam Deck for the nature of it's going to take a while for the Switch to be cracked. Because if it's got the power of a Steam Deck, then yeah, it'll be able to play anything the Steam Deck can play, but it doesn't have, well, the ability to play anything that the Steam Deck can play.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be playing Forza Horizon on the Switch 2 unless Microsoft.
Unless smile.
But then there's also a chance with if the Switch 2 is as powerful as a Steam Deck, the idea that a Nintendo console remains exclusively for the powerful bits of hardware will kind of go away because everybody and their mother is making sure their games can at least run on the Steam Deck. Now, your mileage may vary if your Steam Deck gets really hot or the battery disappears, but the fact that I can run pretty much games in the last 5 years, hell, even last year at 60 FPS with tweaking, and it still looks good on a tiny screen and get like 4-5 hours playtime means that there is a chance that you may not need to do anything to the Switch 2. It just everybody just ports all of their stuff to the Switch 2. I'm excited to see what Nintendo does because they're the ones that started this handheld craze, and I'm glad that they're getting back into it a bit
They've
more.
started it and then they stopped, and then it caused people to forget that it existed, and now it's back.
Because they released Switch mighty early, they took a massive risk.
Yeah.
I know, like they had the stones. They had to do something after the Wii U, and then they released this experimental little thing, a very underpowered little
Pretty sure the
tablet. With
Wii U wasn't even like received well either.
it wasn't. So they made the Wii U, and then they followed up with an experimental handheld game console, and I was like, ooh, I know you're Nintendo, but that is risky. But I'm glad that somebody's taking risks. Somebody's got the cojones too,
The balls.
because we need more of that in the industry in general. We need companies not making huge financial risks, but just having small projects that incur risk. And if it flops, it's not the end of the world. And if it flops, it doesn't nuke the studio as well.
Yeah.
At least in the game industry, while I do want companies to experiment and try, I don't want it at the cost of this new studio or existing studio gets Omega Crunch to try something new. It obviously flops, and it's their ass that's grass.
Yeah. I mean, that's happened a lot too
Yep.
in the last couple of years.
We just need these publishers and studios to, maybe do experiment, but make sure the budget is reasonable.
Yeah. Reasonable budget in my gaming?
I honestly don't know what AAA or big studio gaming is going to look like. There are some companies that will be able to weather the storm, but I desperately hope GTA 6 does not raise the price of games.
We all know it will.
Like, holy shit. If Rockstar gets the pass and if GTA 6 is actually worth it, it's over.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies are going to be like, oh my god, GTA 6 sold the same amount of units despite being more expensive. That means we can churn out our slop and sell shit for $100 now.
No.
And I promise you, if you thought the Great Pirate Age started with Goldie Roger, you are mistaken. There will be a new grand pirate age that you have never seen.
Yar har.
Or suddenly key websites are now the God's gift to gamers.
I mean, they already kind of are right now.
Oh, yeah. But if I want to play GTA 6, which I mean, I'm gonna be real,
Yeah.
GTA 6 has the Attack on Titan like thing for me where it's been way too long for me to give a shit. Like I wasn't already like a big Uber fan that was about to jump headfirst into GTA,
Mm-hmm.
but now that 6 is coming out, I just don't care.
To be honest, kind of too old to be giving a shit about GTA right now.
It's eh.
Like, maybe hot take, but I think the like idea of GTA is a little too like not that it's unrealistic, it's more of the power fantasy of GTA is not really something that a lot of people like legitimately care about outside of like nostalgia.
I mean, the idea of Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be a big point your finger and laugh at certain aspects of America.
Yeah.
So Vice City is supposed to be the sort of like neon lights, Miami, Florida. Like it's supposed to be a parody of that. San Andreas is supposed to be Los Angeles and all of that. Uh, 4 was about New York, and we seem to be going back to Florida. Oh, yeah, no, we are going there. We're going back to Florida again in 6.
Yeah.
That's the original intent of it, but at least for the online, they kind of lost the way a little bit.
Yeah. Like if you're buying GTA for PvE, I think that's long gone by now.
Yeah,
Cuz when people talk about the PvE of GTA, all I hear about is like San Andreas.
because Rockstar's completely, and I mean completely, chalked, especially online, the online PvE. Like it is bad.
There's online PvE?
Yeah,
Oh.
like it is bad. Like they've completely ruined it. The GTA Online is more Saints Row and Saints Row.
Yeah.
I don't mind adding silly stuff to the online. It's whatever, but it's ridiculous now. Holy shit.
A little too goofy, but if that's what people like and want, then sure, but
Yeah, but that's what people like and want, but hmm, hmm.
like people from what I've seen are really excited about like oh we're going back which means we're gonna go back to see like so and so character and blah blah, and I'm just like
That rarely happens. GTA 5 was going back to Los Santos, and there's only like one, we only ever saw one thing mentioned with CJ, and it wasn't even CJ itself. Rockstar has this thing where past protagonists just don't show up that much, which I get. But I wonder what is for Red Dead. Actually, no, Red Dead probably takes place over such a long time that
um Ray, were you
like like between Red Dead 1 and 2, like
so from what I understand is Red Dead 2 happens a lot, or Red Dead 1 happens after Red Dead 2 by like a good few years, I think. Where's Ray? I can ask him this question.
as I can understand, like for example, not seeing the Red Dead protagonist because it's been so
Well,
long. Well, they're just dead.
he's also just dead in general, to be
Well, yeah,
honest.
he's just dead in general. But
Arthur, no! Tuberculosis. But I don't remember what Red Dead's story was. I think they included like a few characters from Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2 because like Red Dead 2 came out after Red Dead 1 but its story is before Red Dead 1. And I'm pretty sure Dutch was mentioned maybe. Man, this is what happens when you don't really know like much about topic.
what's the bond trying for this thing? Oh, up there. Okay. I like Rockstar games. I think their games are pretty cool. Just modern day Rockstars are just a bit
They could be better.
yeah. Because they completely said fuck you to Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
Where's this thing?
I feel like Red Dead Online could have been like a really good like game. Like
It could have been as supported as GTA Online.
yeah. But it
Oh, I do.
just I don't think it made enough money.
So I do understand it's probably a bit harder to account for like what do you add as like DLC for like an online Western game? Like what do you do? Like what?
Haunts.
Like what do you add like a
New
different type of
haunts.
horse? Yeah, it's like how many horses can you like add before it's just like
Well,
what's
you
the
can add
point?
like more like missions technically.
I guess they would have to go the activity route and yeah, just add new types of activities because
I
if you
mean,
want to,
there's a lot of things that the How the Boys did that weren't just robbing trains, you know?
because relative to its time period, like cosmetics are kind of
Limited.
very, very limited.
Train heists, bank heists, gambling, like casino type things, etc. Yeah. The children yearn for the mines, clearly.
Just a very like difficult thing that I'm like, even if you told me to like come up with some new Red Dead content, I'm gonna be like, uh,
Yes.
the only thing that would come to my mind is, I guess, just take the existing activities and make them, I guess, harder, more intricate.
I mean, I guess, but you could also, like, I don't know, put in an actual story for, like, people's characters to go through.
I mean, yeah, you're right, Ray. Like in terms of, I guess they could, like GTA Online has heists. You can have heists in Red Dead.
You can also probably do, uh, like, territory war stuff. Or, like, city war, like, things.
It's technically it's so. Oh God, is the story mode like GTA Online story mode with the protagonist. Because
To be
that
honest, I didn't even know there was there was like a story mode for Red Dead Online.
so and because if it's anything like GTA Online, that in itself is barely a story.
I mean, again, nobody who plays GTA is playing it for the story. They're playing it because they just want to like make big money and or fake money and then roleplay. And yes, it's barely a story, just like GTA Online.
Oh,
The thing is, you can do the thing of like after like it being like literally wild west. You could have started with like okay, new DLC. There's like an actual story now or something.
I think they would. I think personally, I think to approach like Red Dead Online, you would have to have slow content rollouts and have the contents be meaningful rather
Yeah.
than do what online does, which is sort of like a live service thing. Like Red Dead Online will be live service, but it may have more lines of okay, here's one big thing to do with a bunch of grindy new systems. See you in like a couple of months for the next like big update. In between, I'll do like patches and balance fixes and events, yada yada yada. Because GT on late, they vomit shit out for online, man. For GT Online, it's
Hush.
crazy. I
Not you. Not you. Sorry. My phone.
yeah, on
On our system. Because we can sing right now Red Dead Redemption Online.
Rigged.
I mean, the thing is that, like, in my opinion, I think it's okay for a online game that's been, like, no PvE or whatever to eventually add PvE. Or, like, start adding a little bit of PvE into the game. Nightbot, you're working! Thank you.
I'm surprised the creator of Nightbot hasn't made a Daybot as just as a joke. Like every April Fool's, Nightbot becomes Daybot.
That'd be good, but it also kind of ruin Twitter API thingies for bot stuff.
Can't have fun.
There's four jobs: hunting moonshine, trading materials, and collecting artifacts and stuff. Oh boy, the bounty hunting.
Woo! Okay, it's finished.
Oh no, people are gonna see me draw a dude and go, man, you suck. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes now.
So there's 5 things to do other than just basic story stuff, is what he says. The main ones I do being collecting stuff, which is easy, than bounty hunting for money.
I could just.
The only updates I do now is just plainly, here you go, double, triple XP and money.
Yeah, that's the problem. Where GTA Online will get something new every couple of months. Oh shit.
They peaked with Arthur as a mage. True.
Crap, slipping so much. The red.
There's raids in your Forza game?
No. You want funny? There's a battle royale mode in this.
What? What the fuck are you battle royaling when it comes to a racing game?
Well, in the sense of you're racing, and the last and if you're last 3 places on a lap, you get knocked out, and the race gets harder.
What?
It pretty much all ends until the last lap, where there will be 2 players left, and the map will be really, really hard, and pretty much first place wins.
Bruh.
I gotta restart. Oh shit, art fight. What is it? Oh, make sure to vote. Oh, the poll.
This early? This is
Okay,
early. What?
okay, the poll will be open. Oh no, the poll will be closed February. All right, so let's see what we got. We
What do
got
we
fossils.
have?
We have fossil versus crystals, unicorns versus dragons, love struck versus heartbreak, time versus space, city lights versus forest nights, Arctic versus tropic, art versus soul, flora versus fauna, destruction versus creation, glimmer versus gloom. Oh, and you get to pick in the order of which was your most likely and least likely theme. All right,
Oh.
let me link my
Fuck!
account.
Some of these are so good though!
Yeah. Okay, well, I know I'm going to put destruction versus creation first, unicorns and dragons second,
Also, chat,
Arctic.
this is what this looks like. I'm just gonna screenshot and
Like
just throw it into Sai.
this is cool. I like this. Still though, yeah, I'm shocked. I'm like, damn, you all don't stick with this stuff.
These are the themes for Art Fight. We get to pick. Anyway. Oh, some of these are so good!
Yeah.
Time versus space? I mean, yay. I guess it makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yaga versus Palkia. All right, so my top three is Destruction, Creation, Unicorn, Dragon, Arctic, and Tropic. The rest don't matter, so I'll just randomly click for the rest.
Wow! What do you mean the rest don't matter?
I am not a robot. Submit.
Fuck
There we
you.
go. What lovely choices this time around.
Oh, these are so good. I'm drawing Arceus SMH. Wow!
Yeah, Ray pretty much said, nah, not fuck space and time. Introduces a third faction. God.
Robofuckers United. Oh, all these are so good though.
And honestly, I don't know which team I'm on.
City Lights versus Forest Knights. That's gonna look so pretty!
Whoa.
Forest Knights would just be pitch black Fuck you! Oh fuck, what's my art fight account?
You just email.
I don't remember. Well, I have 2 notifications. Oh, I have 2 followers. Thanks, guys. Yo, fuck it off. Get that shit out of here. Oops. I keep forgetting that me doing anything equals things. Okay, chat. So this is what I'm choosing. This is my go-tos. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter to me which one we get because these are all really good choices. Marking Ghost Swoosh. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, those are my go-to things for now.
Nah.
Make sure to drink your water. Take your meds. I should take my meds. That's okay. Art fight's just a thing that happens every year around summer. I think you have to be invited to join Art Fight. I don't know if that's real. Is that real? I don't think that's real. James, do you have to join Art Fight via invite, or is it, like, everybody?
I'm not sure.
Because I got invited, I'm pretty sure.
I got invited too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's people who aren't artists who just, like, do stuff on Art Fight without it having to be art, like, drawing related. Though I'm not sure, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I showed you things specifically. I think Lotus showed you things specifically too. I mean, it's a Art Fight's kind of a private, like, thing. It's kind of like a private group thing. Like, I know I got invited and James got invited because we had a friend who had invite codes that we had to, like, go through. But I don't remember if it is invite only or not. Also, I don't know if it was okay for me to, like, show what we had, like, as things, actually.
It should be fine. It's just a poll.
Yeah, it's just a poll, but I don't know. Oh well. If I get yeeted, I don't really care, to be honest. I want to go home and play Rivals. Well, you can't, so... Excuse me. I want to play as dog. Which one, dude? I feel like my music's a little too loud. There we go. That might be a little better. Which dog? This is like 3 different dogs. Wolverine. Freaking Logan.
Change the color. Oh God. Ah, come on. Okay, I'll take a second place. Jesus. Winter driving is such a pain.
Man, I
I don't
wonder
know.
why. It's almost like it's icy.
I don't know how you temperate country motherfuckers deal with driving in ice and snow.
Carefully. Very carefully. To be honest, I try my hardest not to drive during winter.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, it's clearly inevitable eventually, but it's one of those things where, like, if you don't really need to go anywhere, just don't.
Oh, an old school Subaru. That's sick.
Nerd.
In house. Oh, hell no. That, nah, glad to see, even with a delisted game, the economy's chalked.
What mean?
There's an auction house for cars, and then the first thing I see is a $300 million Lambo. And I look at my garage
That is
and I check.
literally just the normal pricing for Lambos.
But the thing is, I go to my garage and I check the prices, and for the same Lambo that I have the same Lambo, and it's only 1 mil.
It's cause it's used.
Fucking these people are like serious.
uh,
Ooh, let's go pearlescent. Let's pause. Okay, there we go. We love the GTR.
Nerd.
You know, there's this weird thing going on in Japan when it comes to like car. Like Japan has completely stepped out of like the supercar market, and funny enough, we might be entering an era where like Chinese car manufacturers are like the hot new stuff for supercars.
If only America actually gave a shit.
No, it's kind of hard to beat like European brands,
Well,
Lambo,
it's
your
also,
Ferraris.
but like it is hard, but also America has full on just stopped making cars.
They need to embrace the muscle car.
Okay, I lied. It's not that we've stopped making cars. We haven't like made any innovations since like, you know.
You know, it's been a hot minute. Like every generation of cars has a star car, like the Skyline or the no, I'm not dating with like the Skyline or the Ford GT. America hasn't had one of those types of cars in a while.
Unless you count electric car, I guess. Even those aren't like that great either though.
Electric cars are interesting.
They're good on paper. I don't think they're good like actually, you know?
I don't think the thing is, so this is supposed to be the intended effect of supercars or like making like super fancy cars. It's supposed to make people strive to one day get those cars. It's why films like The Fast and the Furious or just racing games in general, you fall in love with these cars as a kid, and the intention of making these cool high-end cars is that one day, oh, I can actually buy this my dream car. And even if you may not be able to buy your dream car, you're still interested in the company and you may get another car that's close.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of kids like Paul Walker's Supra
Soup.
or Dominic Toretto's, muscle cars.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened in like I can't think of any cars in recent memory that will have me or like a random kid will go, ooh, ah, wow, it's just the same old cars.
Gran
And funny enough,
Torinos.
like I said, China is really pushing, well, not just China, like a lot of countries outside of like Japan, the typical ones, they are trying to make the jump. Now, I'm not saying these are good supercars or good looking supercars because they all look the same, but there's effort there.
More effort than what we're trying to do anyway.
Yeah. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad to see, man. I would like to see some effort.
I think Americans just want to see effort in general. Smile.
So it's going to be interesting to see racing games in the future try to. You genuinely have to try and make it so that a random Joe can play the next Need for Speed, the next Grand Turismo, the next Forza, watch a car movie and be like, "Oh, I want that car," as a kid. And then when they grow up and that car is now vintage, they're like, I own this car. Because
What is your dream car?
like Camaro 1996. The main reason why I want it It's because it was the first car that I used in Need for Speed Carbon, and it carried me halfway through the game despite being a stage 1 vehicle.
Nerd. I say this lovingly.
And that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to get people to be like, this is my dream car. I will get it. And if you're interested, then once you're interested in one aspect of their brand, you'll be like, oh, what other cars do they make?
The cars.
Because Bentley stopped making like really fancy cars, and they were known for fancy cars, and now they just make grocery getters, and that's cool and all, but they don't have that cool factor.
Well,
And
yeah.
when I see a Bentley, I'm not like, ooh, I'm like, oh, the grocery getter.
Wait, that's what's wrong with getting groceries.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting groceries. Like they should be making cars that are functional. But at the same
Look, at least our
time,
cars are safe, unlike somebody's smile.
yeah. Also, on the topic of EVs, I
Huh?
think I'm also on the topic of EVs. This isn't just a Tesla thing. I just, in general, don't think EVs are the way to go forward.
I think they're good on paper. They're not good in actual, like, you know.
Because their intended purpose is to solve the whole environmentally friendly vehicle. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it about 50. There's no reasonable way to make environmentally friendly vehicles.
I mean, there is. It's just it needs more cooking in the lab than just car by, you know, car by electric.
It's because making electric cars, charging electric cars, making batteries for electric cars,
Look,
it all involves doing stuff that's just as bad as gas guzzlers.
here's the thing. I don't understand how getting an electric car is supposed to save money when your electric bill is going to be fucking high, you know?
Well, the thing is, you have charge stations that are supposed to be scattered. It's because the savings that electric cars supposed to have is, well, yeah, charging them at home will cost you an arm and a leg, but there's supposed to be like
Yeah.
charge stations that you could go unplug, and it's the equivalent of
Yeah,
you
but
don't
then you
have,
have to go and then like stay there for a while depending on your car.
yeah, depending on your car, but you don't pay for it is the thing. Like that's the benefit. You don't. It's you got quote unquote gas up your electric car without spending money gassing up your electric car. But the downside, but it contributes a whole host of other things.
Yeah. I just think in order to get things done and over with easier, everyone's just gonna be like, I mean, I have to sit there for a few hours versus just gassing up really quick, you know? Also, this doesn't help like people who live like on farms, you know?
Well, yeah, it's one of those things where it still doesn't change the fact that certain lifestyles just need gas guzzlers, like
Yeah.
work vehicles, like people are trying to push for like electric like semi trucks,
How?
but that's not, and
Can
that's still,
electric cars even like push hard enough to like carry things? Like
yeah,
hard enough, like far enough, I mean?
there are some, okay, so they can push, but in terms of like far enough, literally your mileage may vary.
Because like the main reason why like in America we have like cross country like trucking and stuff is because one, America's huge, but two, like it's literally needed. Like
Yeah,
it's not one of those things where, oh well, in order to reduce emissions and stuff, remove like your need for like trucks on the road and shit. And I'm like, do you realize like how most cars probably can't handle the workload of what like a semi and like actual trucks need? Like,
Yeah. The power that trucks and vans generate, a lot of people don't realize how necessary it is.
yeah,
Like very necessary, in fact.
yeah, because like, look,
The
I
only
I I live on I live in buttfuck nowhere and like on a farm. Okay, the thing is that like we literally like we can't run this farm without gas, and it's a mixture of like natural gas plus like oil and shit, like diesel. That's just how it has to be. Because one, electricity would be fucking like expensive with like if everything were like put on like electricity only things. And also, if like something happens, like where electricity gets like knocked out for like a few weeks or whatever, because insert like natural disaster here or something, like how the fuck are we gonna run farms? Like you'd have to run generators that are hooked up to gas anyway, or propane or whatever the
example.
fuck.
Yeah. And another like thing that to me that's like the big kicker is generating electrical power still uses fossil fuels, still burning fossil fuels to turn these turbines. So it really doesn't matter. Now, if the way to generate electricity was also green, if the grid was green, then sure. But the grid's not green. Hell, there are a few countries where the grid is barely green.
Also, green energy is not even like not that it's not good, it's not implemented well.
I mean, eventually the nuclear pill is going to need to be swallowed. I'm not saying totally rely solely on it, but I'm just saying.
God no, we have multiple things in history saying don't do that. Okay.
But if we just had a couple of grids supplementing our power needs just a little bit, that'd be great.
Yeah. Oh well, though, can't have your cake and eat it too, I guess. This isn't even a cake. This is just like
That's the point of green is to reduce the reliance on non-renewable energy sources
yeah.
because they're non-renewable, and one day we'll be out and stranded, and in the process we're doing bad shit to the planet. And
Yeah.
green is supposed to,
On paper.
on paper, not necessarily completely stop it from happening, but at least make it significantly less. And yeah, you're right in saying the way how it's been implemented has been
I like
doo.
solar panels are not as good as people fucking think they are. Like, if a solar panel dies, you can't recycle it. Does that make sense?
Solar panels are a good way to supplement power, but if you want to solely rely on solar power,
It'll work for the first couple years, but when you have to replace them, you're adding to the major problem of pollution. It's the same thing with wind turbines.
Yeah, and also very big and hard to maintain.
Yeah. Not only that, but it's dangerous.
There we go. Let's use TDR.
DR.
The skyline.
Man, when I was younger, I used to be really into cars in the sense of how they look and stuff. But you know, grills not caring about cars somehow. Eventually that like happened pretty much.
You're a girl that likes cars, and they're like, get out.
Yeah, pretty much. And also like my uncles and stuff who were really into cars, they weren't like ready to they weren't like around me anymore at that point. So I lost interest pretty fast. Jimps, if you had fuck you money, would you invest? Would you become like a car guy?
Nah. If I'm ever like fuck you rich, I would like my collection or like my hobby to be small. Collecting cars would require like a lot of space and a big house, and I don't want to display my wealth.
Oh my god, like somebody who doesn't want to like display how rich they are.
Like if you enter the house and you go through like my stuff, you're gonna see the wealth, but I don't. My external appearance should be, yeah, this guy's well off. That's about it. Because if I had fuck you money, that I would be gathering a lot of like collectible things. So I'd get it back into TCG. I would get Hot Wheels and stuff, Beyblades, just the works.
Yeah,
Remote control cars and shit.
the expensive RC cars.
Yeah.
I'm glad I showed you that one video a long time ago.
Yep. And I'm like, these exist.
And they drift.
Yeah, because owning a bunch of cars is cool, but space.
Well, yeah, and also like, you want to get robbed?
Because
Like
then
you'll be seen as a person who's easily robbed, you know?
and then it's gonna turn into the here are the locations of these cars because there's only exists a certain amount of them in the world, and it's gonna be in my garage. And I'm gonna be like, oh great.
Yeah. Like, why y'all snitching?
Like there's only 10 of these in the world, and they're located here, 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 and here. And people are probably gonna want to come and be like, me interview you and like see your car, and I'm gonna be like,
No.
hey, I could say no, but then what if they're interviewing all the people and I'm the only one that said no?
Who cares? You're fuck you rich at that point. Who cares? They can
People
fuck
like,
off.
it's just gonna be like, ah, why? Oh, it's all, oh, say it. All right.
Oh, someone just got yeeted. Lamau. Thank you, Sari boy.
Having fun. I see you've been stuck on this one for a while, this fella.
Yeah, Sonya's dead. He's hard to draw, okay?
Hey, fella.
Men are difficult to art because they're not curvy lines. Actually, why is there like a legitimate like scientific reason why women are easier to art?
I don't know.
Oh. Chat, you guys are free. Google it. Google that for me.
Let me see.
See what?
Let's see what people say.
About what?
Why some people like to draw women more than I don't know why they're easy.
I mean, other than the fact that like women are hot, but also men are hot, so that's not even a good enough reason.
Okay, here's something. I actually remember seeing a poll discussion saying the main reason was because women are easier to draw, they're more rounded and have more circle shapes when drawing. Men, on the other hand, have more angular and require mixed harsher lines and shapes when drawing, similar to what you're saying. Personally, my men always look too stiff or too feminine. It's hard to get the right mix.
I feel that so. Yeah.
it's also extra ironic. People who like me who can like draw like dudes, I
Yeah.
would have a much easier time drawing a beefcake than normal. For some reason, it's a lot easier to draw the fucking
Big burly
Superman,
Bara.
yeah, than just I just work out.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot when like it comes to art for you. I also noticed that a lot for like other people too when they draw. But
You
instead of
know,
big burly guys, it's two inks.
as really hard. Like I said, it's really hard to some people to get their men to look well like a guy without having too many effeminate traits. There's nothing wrong with that, but if your end goal from the get-go is I want to make a man with a capital man,
I want a big burly man who looks like he eats trees for a living.
so some people struggle.
I struggle. Why hand hard? I'm supposed to be good at this. I'll come back to the hand later. It doesn't look good.
How dare you?
What?
You're the hand master.
I know. But hand hard. Hands are hard. Anyway, it's fine. Also, it's time to stretch. What? Okay, chat. I'm gonna be a bee. It's break time. Hey chat, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
Hi. Quickly clicking random because for some reason. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Are you winning?
I'm winning.
Winning. A lifetime. Am I dumb? Are hands just not things I could do right now?
You did it before. Summon the power now.
Man, can you imagine this being a superpower and that's how this works?
You just gotta summon it.
What's that fucking clip? Kratos like yelling at Ares. My life is yours.
Ares, smite my enemies, and my life is yours.
My life is yours. Coming is on desire, starting this fire, so let him on. Armies are so difficult now. Why? Is it because of the angle? I'm going with weeds.
Are you drawing the hand
What?
above?
Yeah. because apparently the problem that I'm having is the arm placement. Don't laugh at me! Why is that weird?
No. It's just, just didn't
Is it
occur to me.
goofy?
Just didn't occur to me that you do that.
Why do you not? Do you not occasionally detach pieces of like your drawing and put it somewhere on the canvas so you can draw it how you think it's supposed to look?
Not really.
Wow, it's only me. Okay, now I can actually like attempt to work on the other part of the arm now.
You're doing it. Look at you go.
I'm doing it. I'm drawing. So funny, maybe not really, haha? Question mark? I don't know if I want to use this or not in the RP.
Let me use this.
I use the art for story beat things in RP later.
Hey man, that's fine. You should probably use it.
Because I say that because hold on. I need to lower the music a little bit more. So I don't know if I want to use this for story beat stuff in the sense of if there's anything left over.
He finds this. Yo.
Like, I don't know if I want to do that or not, or if it makes sense.
Or would you say the pictures, or maybe actually not picture, could be a painting.
Maybe? Probably painting. But it's one of those things where, like, I don't know if it would have lasted that long.
Paintings? Oh, paintings last for a while. No, it
They
depends on
last for a while, but it's one of those things where, like, how dilapidated do I want the place to be to where this could have survived, I guess.
well, it boils down to how fucked up you think fucked up is. Did they go all Fire Nation, or was it modern day in and out?
That's the thing. I don't know. I didn't think that far.
Because either one works, like going all Fire Nation, just destroy everything, or just precision strike, take out and then leave.
Yeah. Also, chat, haha, he happy Fibly, but like Sag. OC's backstory is Sag. Well, it's so OC backstory is sad, but currently, not that sad. Well, not that sad in context, I guess. Oop, I forgot to pull up chat. There we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna get something real quick and see what's available to eat. Well,
Okay.
snack. I got an early shift and it's yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Okay. Chat, remember to breathe. I know for me, I occasionally, like, breathe too shallow, and then I need to take a big, deep breath. Could just be because I'm dumb, but who knows. Just don't breathe effort. Fuck you. Hello. Also, I'm not muted. Just, I was distracted for a little bit. But hi. No, you're good. I was typing. Hi, welcome to stream. I am I'm continuing a drawing I did from last stream. Is my cute dragon family. Very cute. I am currently adjusting thingies. I'm adjusting hands to be more what's the word? Dragony. I do not draw guys often, but this is the exception. Ah! Thank you for subscribing. I should probably lower the notifications for those, but it's funnier when I get jump scared. Maybe I need to move the horns. Um. Okay, this is really not repeating itself. Can I... Gah. Whatever, it's fine. I'm going insane. Okay. How am I not figuring out how to do hair, bruh? Stop throwing bricks at me! I cannot. It's fun. Fuck you. Have you ate? I see that you said you were home.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Scared me.
Making progress.
Yeah, progress. Ugh. I think the YouTube channel has hit 150 subby.
Oh man, 150 subs.
150 subbies. Which is crazy. You said you had early shift, right?
Yeah. So I want to likely just came in here to say, hi and vamos. It's
Yeah.
early shift at 7 and it's half 12. That's no bueno. It's already too late. Ah,
It's okay.
schedule should be stabilizing. It'll probably get to the point where I'll only have weekends off.
Yo, at least a weekend.
So at least things might be stabilizing soon. I'm pretty much joining the workforce. Oh, get a regular now.
Yo. At
Yeah.
least you're finally getting like proper like work schedule and not just we'll let you know.
Legit, there's been times where I'm like, you're gonna give me my schedule before Friday, right? Because I have Friday off and the schedule's not out. So I don't know what I would do on Saturday. And there are days where I have to just log in on Friday and be like, okay, that's the schedule. Okay.
Ugh. I can't do that. My brain would implode.
I mean, there were times I straight up forgot to log in. And then Saturday morning, I'm like, oh, wait. Look, in the morning, evening off. And I just go check.
Yeah. Ugh. I can't do that. I can't just switch schedule unless it's like a week in advance.
That's probably one of the main reasons why they probably hired me. I straight up said, yes, I am flexible.
I'm not. It's the main reason why nobody hires me.
Uh,
Yeah?
I'll see you around. Nah, I was just looking up his emote. I'm like, wait, what is that?
He's throwing a brick at me.
At least you want to be specific. It should be a bricky brick.
I'm sure that's a thing. But yeah, have a good night.
Good night.
Alright, chat. The boyfriend's gone. Time to be degenerate, smile. Now instead of holding his hand, I can hold your hand. No, not Shex. Fuck you. The cringe nene thing of hand holding. Ray, did you eat? You better. Yo, chili, good. You want to play Marvel, but you also don't? What mean? I thought you said you wanted to play Marvels. I mean, you also have Valheim. Unless you guys already, like, finished that. It's just been you. Cause, I haven't... I don't even have Valheim downloaded, so... Yo, good. I saw you get on Rivals, but like, If you weren't gonna play Rivals, what were you gonna do? I know, I saw. You have too many games. Pick one. Alright. I think I'm going to end stream. We got not as much done as last stream, but it's pretty decent. I don't know when the next time I'll stream. But I will see you guys later. Make sure you hydrate, take your meds, eat food, all that good stuff. Rest up and stretch. I'll see you guys eventually, or later, or whenever. Hopefully, not for as long as before, but you know. Anyway, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. I will see you guys later. Bye!